Welcome back to ET Live. Gina Rodriguez is speaking out following criticism over comments that some called anti-black.
The 32-year-old actress broke down in tears during an interview with SiriusXM's Sway in the Morning show, defending herself against the recent claims. Take a look.
Okay, I got this.
Got it. Take your time with it.
Because the black community was the only community I looked towards. Growing up, we didn't have many Latino shows, and the black community made me feel like I was seen. So to get anti-black is saying that I'm anti-family. My father is dark-skinned. He's Afro-Latino. And my cousins are, and Puerto Ricans are, African, Taino, and Spaniard, and it's in my blood. So that was really devastating to me. And I know my heart. I know what I meant. And I really wish that we weren't living in a culture where we're clickbait, because I've never said anything controversial about anybody. And far would I ever, because if anything, the black community is my community. As Latinos, we have black Latinos. Like, that is what we are. I am not, right? So I think when I speak about Latino advocacy, people believe I mean only people my skin color. And little do they know that I'm very aware of what my culture is. And
this is pretty tough to watch. Gina clearly overcome with emotion based on the comments and criticism that she is anti-black. Comments that have been actually popping up for a while now, for a little bit. What's hard is that, you know, Gina clearly has been an advocate, a huge advocate for Latin women. But I think what's happening is that people are taken aback by her advocacy, because they claim that she is doing it at the expense of black women.
I think it's also a situation of just wording, the way things have come out, because, I mean, I don't know Gina personally, but those who have been familiar with her and her work know that, you know, this is not something that was intentionally malicious, everything that she said, which we'll get into in a second. But she also said in that interview, too, that the last thing she's ever wanted to do is put two underrepresented groups against each other. And she apologizes. She said she's sorry if anything that she has said has hurt people. But like I said, it's kind of, I feel like that situation of just foot and mouth and nothing intentional. What
I wish I would have seen, because I do believe her reaction was sincere, what I was missing from that interview is a way to make it up. Because I think, you know, there are receipts. There are a lot of times when she was speaking up for Latin women that she did it in response to people praising black women. For those of you who aren't familiar with the situation, in 2017, this is kind of where it started. Gina tweeted saying, "Marvel and DC are killing it in inclusion and women, but where are the Latinos asking for a friend?"
Which some took her comments detracting from Black Panther's achievements and Tessa Thompson and Zoe Saldana's Marvel roles, who are Afro-Latinas. Like I said, I feel like this was just a situation where that wording could have been completely different.
Totally. And she didn't address it then. But then fast forward to October of last year, she made headlines for interjecting an interviewer telling Yara Shahidi she was a role model for black women. That's when Gina interrupted and said, a role model for all women, and the internet was not quite happy about that either.
Then in November of last year, during a Net-a-Porter roundtable, she made comments about equal pay, specifically how black women are paid more than Latin women. And she later clarified, though, on The Ellen Show that she wasn't speaking about, quote, her industry, and that when we talk about equal pay, we have to talk about intersectionality, because we all must rise.
Yeah, you know, I cannot, as a non-black, I can't say what is anti-black for the black community. I just can't, you know? So, and neither can Gina. So I hope that she just shows how she is supportive of the black community and kind of, I don't want her to walk back, but to do more than apologize, but put it in action too.
Well, you say put it in action. I mean, she does have a production company where she tries to empower all women. And that's something that she said when she was talking about the culture of clickbait right now, and encouraging people to read on someone, research them, and understand that things are taken out of context in headlines and things like that.
I will say I feel like that's the wrong person to go for, though. I think she is someone who's advocating for all women.